And we're going to play the next mission for Marvel Zombies, the Fantastic Four Under Siege.
Yep.
We skipped a couple because we wanted to try out the one that all the Fantastic Four are. We have to fight against them.
Yeah.
And we actually, the clones of them, maybe Dr. Doom cloned them or something, but we have the Zombie Fantastic.
Mr. Fantastic.
Mr. Fantastic and Human Torch.
Yeah.
And Silver Surfer, the undead one too. And Ms.Marvel, Scorpion, and Quicksilver.
Yeah.
So Raven's just going to read the story and the rules and setup for this one?
Yeah. So this mission's called A New World. Our own world has long since run out of the living for us to feast on. Our only hope was kept high up in the Baxter Building, Mr. Fantastic's dimensional teleporter. With a bit of coaxing, we managed to trick the other dimensions Reed Richards into creating a link, allowing us to enter. Once there, we, of course, destroyed the connection. This world is now ours, and we don't need any of our greedy allies interrupting our meal. So the objectives are to escape the Baxter Building. We have to accomplish objectives in any order. Eliminate the Fantastic Four superheroes. Each zombie hero must devour at least one bystander.
Okay. I forgot about that too.
And then we escape via the exit with all zombie heroes, and as usual, there can't be any enemies in the location when we do that.
Okay.
And we can go as long as there isn't any. So for the special setup, we shuffle the superhero cards of the Fantastic Four, Mr. Fantastic, Invisible Woman, Human Torch, and the Thing, and place them in the indicated zones face down.
One there, one in that corner, one down there, and one here.
And then we divide the zombie heroes equally between the two starting zones.
That's what we did. You're using the Fantastic Four and Silver Surfer, and I got my team over there.
Yep. And then during the spawn enemies step, for each enemy phase, draw one additional spawn card for the first spawn point.
Is that for 5 to 6?
Yes, that's for 5 to 6.
Okay, yeah. So if you're not using 5 to 6, you don't do that rule.
No.
But we have 5 to 6. So on, what's it say, the first spawn point?
Yes.
Where
we have to draw one additional spawn card for the first spawn point.
So that's the first spawn point there?
Yep.
Okay.
So for special rules, the elevator cannot be used to move between levels.
So there's no elevator in this one. Usually, we're actually in the building. Each tile represents a different floor.
Yeah. But short-range teleporters are used instead.
So that's what we put. We have 3 of them, but they're underneath the objectives. 1, 2, 3. And there's one over there.
And objectives cannot be taken. They represent the teleporters.
Yeah.
A zone with an objective is considered adjacent to any other zones with an objective. Enemies and bystanders can move between them as usual. Keep in mind there is no line of sight between teleporters.
So like the elevator rule, that if we're not on the tile, they'll follow us to the teleporter that has the heroes on it.
Right. And we can't, I'm gathering they put no line of sight.
Yeah, you can't, there's no line of sight in between them.
You can't, Mr. Fantastic,
put them all together.
Arm through the teleporter.
Yeah, you can't put it. That would be funny, through a teleporter.
Yeah. So the blue and green spawn points become active once a zombie hero first enters their respective tiles.
Okay.
So
the green one. So if we go onto that floor, or if we go on to
the blue one's over there.
That floor.
Behind
they turn on.
Whenever a zombie hero first opens a building containing a superhero card, reveal the card and spawn the superhero in its
So what I think we're in this building, so then when we start, that would spawn?
Yeah.
We'd see it. When we start on that team, that one would spawn. And then if we go on to that tile, those 2 would spawn too.
Yes.
That is a window that's there too, so.
Which one?
In the zone right here. Yep, that's a window.
Okay.
So that's going to get broken through.
Right. And then when all of the Fantastic Four superheroes when any of the Fantastic Four superheroes is eliminated, instead of the usual XP reward, all zombie heroes gain 5 XP.
Okay, so if they only have 3 hit points, you still get 5 XP.
Yeah.
Cool. So for that rule, we won't do our house rule that if we lower their toughness. I don't know if anyone can lower toughness on our team.
Not that I saw.
I think Scorpion can score his blue ability. I can grab people and I can devour them and lowers their toughness.
Okay.
So we won't do our house rule where we lower the XP we get that amount.
Right.
Because the rules say in here that we get the 5 one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So who's going to go first?
And that's all the rules for it?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I also, because I wanted the front of the building to be over there so we could put the stuff in the back. If you're playing a game, that tile is actually supposed to be here. It doesn't alter the game or anything. It's just a way. If you're confused why that tile's over there.
Yeah.
So I put it up there.
Cool.
So we'll start the game. So your team of Fantastic Four and Silver Surfer is going to go first?
Yeah.
So it doesn't say like the last mission I think we did, or few of them ago, that when you start on a spot, if there's a bystander or a spawn point, they tell you don't spawn there. This one didn't. So I think we should put a spawn there's actually drawn there.
All right.
Unless they forgot to put it, but we'll play that way.
Yeah.
So right off the bat, we'll spawn there, and because we're in the building and we started there, we'll flip to see what's Fantastic Four is here.
Okay.
So let's see what the spawn point is first.
2 specialists.
Okay, and then do you want to flip over which Fantastic Four is going to be in?
Invisible Woman. Her zone cannot be targeted by attacks from zombie heroes outside her zone.
Oh, so you have to melee her?
You can't range her.
Or range. Oh, you can range her in her zone.
Yes.
You can't you can't attack her from far away.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll grab them. So it didn't say they can open doors too, so she's just going to be in that room waiting for us.
Right.
And we'll reveal the bystander once we open that door.
Right.
And there wasn't anything in the rules where we take out the escorted bystanders or anything like that?
Nope.
The specimens? Okay.
So I'm going to activate Mr. Fantastic. His hunger goes up to 1. And his blue ability is Elastic Punches, which is the name of his attack. Gain additional range equal to your hunger level. This attack doesn't require line of sight, being able to go around corners, but not through walls.
Okay, so yeah, you can go around corners. You don't need line of sight. The teleporters say you can't trace line of sight. He doesn't need line of sight. So can you punch through a teleporter? We'll make that. I don't think you can punch through a teleporter in this one, maybe?
Yeah.
So we'll make that rule down. You can go around walls, but you can't punch through a teleporter.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for his first action, he's going to Elastic Punch those specialists. And because he has 1 hunger, and with his blue ability, he gets range 1.
Nice.
So.
How many dice do you get? Was it?
2 dice. And then 1 for the hunger.
So 3 total?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 3 dice, 2 for his attack, 1 for his hunger, and it hits on 3s.
It hits on 3s too?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good. You got both of them and your hunger's at 2 now?
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. So for his second action, he's going to move over here. And then for his third action, he's going to open this door.
Okay. So we'll spawn there and then see what the bystander is too.
So spawn.
More specialists.
3 specialists.
Okay.
Not so bad. And then bystander. Pick it up. Vanessa Fisk. When you devour her, do not reduce hunger. During your turn, you may discard this card to reduce hunger to 0.
Okay.
And he's done. So I'm going to activate Silver Surfer. His hunger goes up to 1. For his first action, he's going to move here. And then his blue ability is once during your turn, you may increase hunger to eliminate 1 trooper or specialist within range 1. So
how many attack? What do you get for your standard attack right now?
2 dice hits on 3s.
So you get,
and then 1 for the hunger, so it's 3 dice.
Do you want to wait then?
Yeah, I can wait.
Okay.
So for his second action, he's going to attack those specialists. So 2 dice for Cosmic Board, 1 dice for his hunger, and he hits on 3s.
I love them. See, you didn't have to increase your hunger.
Perfect. So for Silver Surfer's last action, he will move into here.
Okay, so we're going to try to work as a group, maybe teleport into the same zone and clear a zone instead of being split before, because that kind of screwed us last game. Remember?
Yep.
The X Mansion when we got split, we couldn't get to each other.
Yeah, I do. That was bad. Anyway, so I'm gonna activate Human Torch now. His hunger goes up to 1. For his blue ability, it's each time you eliminate a superhero with flame on, you may decrease hunger by 1 and draw 1 zombie trait.
Cool.
So for his first and second activation, he's going to move here and then here. And then he's going to try to devour Vanessa Fisk because we each have to devour a bystander. So he's going to devour. So 1 dice for his hunger, 1 dice for devour, and it hits on 4s.
Nice. And so your hunger doesn't get reduced when you devour her. So your hunger would go up.
Yep.
And it doesn't go to 0 because that's her ability, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's my team.
Okay. So it's over to mine. So Ms.Marvel's going to go. Hunger goes up to 1. Her blue ability is once during your turn, you may increase hunger to select 1 bystander, enemy, or a zombie hero within range 1 and move them into your zone.
Cool.
Yeah. So for her first action, I'm going to open that door in front of me where the teleporter is. And I believe, is there a spawner or anything in there?
Yes. There's a spawn over here.
You have to move the teleporter. I can't see it. Yeah, that's right there. Okay, so let's see what's spawning in there. All the specialists.
Absolutely.
So 1 specialist, and we'll see what the bystander is.
William Stryker. Once during your turn, you may increase hunger to select a zone within range 1. Move any bystanders and zombie heroes from that zone into your zone.
So basically, the same abilities she had, she could do twice.
Yeah.
So she could do it twice a turn. So for her second action, I'm going to attack the specialist. So it's 1 dice because of hunger and 2 for oversized fist, hitting on a 3. Lots of us hit on 3s.
Yep.
Oh, 2 hunger, and goes up.
And you got it.
Yeah, I got him. I could grab him and pull him in my zone if I increase hunger, then devour him, but then I'm going to be stuck on the spawn point.
Yeah.
So I think I'm actually going to move to your teleporter, and we'll start on your level.
Sounds good.
So I'm just going to spend my last action to move into the zone where the teleporter is. And Ms.Marvel's done. Scorpion's going to go. His hunger is up to 1. His blue is after attacking with Scorpion's tail, which is his normal attack.
Yeah.
You may move 1 enemy from that target zone into your zone, then perform 1 free devour attack targeting that enemy. They suffer -1 toughness to this attack.
Nice.
Yeah. So for his first action, I'm going to go into the zone with the teleporter. For a second action, I'm going to try to devour William Stryker.
Okay.
So 2 dice hitting on a 4. 2 dice hitting on a 4. Nope. So for his last action, he'll try that one more time. Got him. So I'm going to activate Quicksilver. Hunger goes up to 1. His blue is once during your turn, when you perform a move action, you ignore enemies and may increase hunger by any amount. Move 1 plus zone for each hunger level increased.
Nice.
Cool. So he gets slippery and he can move farther too.
Yeah.
So I'm going to spend 1 action to go into the zone with the teleporter. My next action is to go through the teleporter to your zone. Oh, what we didn't do is we didn't spawn the superhero in the building island, the level.
Right.
So let's do that. Who's in here?
Thing.
Oh, he's 5. What's he do?
Each time he would be eliminated, roll a die on a 5+. He's not eliminated.
Oh, that sucks.
Ooh.
So we'll put him in that zone. So he can't get out of there anyway, so we got to wait till we open that door.
Yeah.
Okay, and Quicksilver has 1 more action. I could push it if I want to run anywhere, but I'm not. I'm just going to go where Mr. Fantastic is. And he's done. So that's our team. There's no enemies on the board that can move because they don't have a path to get to us, so they'll stay where they are. And they can't open doors. They didn't say they could.
No.
The one that comes through here can break through the window, though, once we get into that
Yeah, I was going
floor.
to say, there's only 1 window that we know of.
On this floor.
Yeah.
So we'll just do spawning. So remember, we have to, what's the rule? Is it after everything spawns for number 1?
During the spawn enemy step of each enemy phase, draw 1 additional spawn card for the first spawn zone.
And that's for 5 to 6 players.
Yes, that's for 5 to 6.
So we'll spawn twice for number 1.
Yes.
So for number 1, the first one.
4 troopers.
Okay.
Number 1, the second one. 2 more troopers. So
Okay.
6.
And then we'll do the building clockwise. So we'll just go to this one next.
Okay.
And that's blue. So that's not activated yet because we didn't go to that floor.
Nope. Same with green.
Green. And then this spawn.
Sidearm. But we don't have any troop.
Oh, yes, we do.
Oh. Okay, so we should put the troopers out and then we'll...
Do sidearm?
Yeah.
Okay. So 6, unfortunately, troopers spawned there and sidearm came up. So you got to roll 6 dice. Don't roll any 5s. Oh, there's a lot of... That's a good roll. We needed that for a superhero against.
Yeah.
That's what we needed against the thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 hit. Lucky those 4. It doesn't hit on 4s, does it?
No, it's 5 plus.
Okay, yeah, because that would have sucked.
Yeah.
So 2 hits. Scorpion will take 1 and Ms.Marvel will take 1. And that's it for them. So it goes over to my team. So I'm going to test out Scorpion's blue ability. He's going to go, his hunger's at 2.
Mm-hmm.
And for his second action, I'm going to attack that zone with the troopers that just shot at us. So he gets 3 dice for his tail, 2 for hunger, and then after I can do his blue ability.
Okay.
So, hitting on 4s. Now you rolling lots of 6s.
Yep.
So his hunger goes up by 1, and I kill 3 troopers. So after attacking with Scorpion's tail, which I just did, you may move 1 enemy from that target zone into your zone, then perform 1 free devour attack, targeting that enemy. They suffer -1 toughness to a minimum 1. So they're already at toughness 1 anyway. And that's for free too. So I'll drag one of those troopers into my zone, and I'm going to try to devour it. So 3 dice plus 1 for devour, hitting on 4s. So that's a cool combo ability you can do.
Yeah.
And I got it. So hunger goes down to 0. So for his second action, I'm going to do that again. So his hunger is now at 0 because I devoured someone. So 3 dice hitting on a 4. And does it say once a turn? No, he can do skewer and devour more than once a turn.
Nice.
So 3 dice hitting on a 4. Got 1 of them.
Yep.
And for his blue ability, I get to, after attacking with Scorpion's tail, I can move him over. So that one's going to move into my zone. I get a free devour. So I'm at 0 hunger. So 1 dice hitting on a 4. Got him. Nice. So he's at 6 already.
Awesome.
And for his last action, I'll move through the teleporter to come by Human Torch and Silver Surfer. And he's done. Quicksilver's going to go. His hunger is now at 2. I'm going to spend an action to open that door. And there's another door there too, so only that one area spawns in.
Yes.
So, let's go in there.
2 guards.
Yep, because Scorpion's at 6. No one's at yellow yet, right?
Nope.
Okay. For his second action, I'm going to go into the zone with the guards. And for my third action, I'm going to attack that zone with rapid punches.
Okay.
So, 3 dice for rapid punches, 2 for hunger, hitting on a 4. One. Oh, you got 1, and I didn't get the other one. And that's Quicksilver's turn. Ms.Marvel's going to go. She is now ravenous, so she's at 4. She's going to spend 1 action to go through the teleporter. Another action to go where Mr. Fantastic is. I can't increase hunger to drag anything because I'm already at 4, unfortunately. So, for her last action, I'm just going to go to where the guard is. And at the end of her turn, she takes a wound, so she's at 3 because she's ravenous.
Okay.
And she's done. So it's over to you.
So I'm going to activate Mr. Fantastic. His hunger goes up to 3. for his first action, he's going to move in here with the group and the guard, and then he's going to try to devour that guard. So 3 dice for his hunger, 1 dice for devour, hits on 4s.
Nice.
Awesome. So for his last action, Mr. Fantastic is going to open this door.
Okay. There's no spawner in there.
Nope, just the...
Bystander. So which bystander is it?
Jimmy Woo.
Oh, fighting one too. Okay.
During your turn, you may increase hunger and discard this card to search the zombie trait deck for 1 card, then shuffle the deck.
Okay.
So now I'm going to go with Human Torch. His hunger goes up to 3. He's going to spend his first 2 actions to move with Mr. Fantastic, Quicksilver, and Ms.Marvel. So 1, 2. And then he is going to attempt to kill Invisible Woman.
For his last action?
Yes.
Okay.
So 3 dice for his hunger and 3 dice for Flame On.
What's the blue ability he gets to? That's
Each time you eliminate a superhero with Flame On, you may decrease hunger by 1 and draw 1 zombie trait.
Oh, that'll come in handy.
Yes.
And you hit on freeze?
Yes.
So, we need force. He's tough. Invisible Woman, too.
Yeah.
Oh. So, we can't attack because her special ability, you have to be in her zone. Okay. So, you have 1 more action then with Human Torch?
Yes. So I'm going to get a zombie trait. Taunt. Discard during your turn. Select 1 zone within range 2. All enemies in that zone activate and attempt to move towards you.
That might come in handy.
Yeah.
Taunt them into your fire.
Yeah. So he's done. And now I have Silver Surfer. So I'm going to activate Silver Surfer now. His hunger goes up to 2. He's going to spend 2 actions to move with the group. So 1, 2, and then he's going to get a zombie trait for his last action. Gorge. Discard after devouring a guard or superhero. Heal 1 of your wounds.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's my team.
Okay, so the thing can't go anywhere because the door is closed. Invisible Woman will move 1 towards us. So she now is in our zone, and then she's going to hit somebody.
So Silver Surfer will take the wound.
Okay. And then Jimmy Woo will move into our zone. He only gets 1 action, though, so he doesn't get to attack us yet.
No.
I don't know if we've ever had a bystander actually hit us. Maybe a while ago. It's been a while if it has.
I'm not sure.
And now we'll do spawning. So we started at, remember, 2 spawns from number 1?
Yeah. First...
All guards?
No one, because we're not in yellow.
Yep. And there's no guards on the board.
Yep.
Second?
2, 3 troopers.
Okay. And then blue's not activated.
Green's.
And then right over there on our spawn.
2 troopers.
Okay. So we'll put those on the board, and then it'll be your turn. And unlike the X-Men one or other ones that have multiple floors, the enemies can move through floors or through teleporters, so they can come at us.
Yeah.
So it's your turn.
Yes, it is. So I'm going to activate Silver Surfer. His hunger goes up to 3. And for his first action, he's going to attempt to kill Invisible Woman. So 3 dice for his hunger, 2 dice for a cosmic board, and it hits on 3s.
And you're in her zone, so you can target her.
Yeah.
Hits on 3s?
Yep.
You got her, and no hunger. Nice.
Awesome.
So everybody gets 5 XP. So we'll do that first.
So for his second action, he's going to devour Jimmy Woo. So 3 dice for hunger, 1 dice for devour, hits on 4s. Got it.
Nice.
So for his last 2 actions, Silver Surfer's going to move into the room with the teleporter.
Okay.
So
He doesn't get more movement. Oh, no, he has that. His blue ability is...
once during your turn, you may increase hunger to eliminate 1 trooper or specialist within range 1. The move thing, when he gets to orange, he has a...
Yeah, I figured he'd be able to move with his board or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he's done. Next, I'm going to activate Mr. Fantastic. His hunger goes up to 1. For his first action, he's going to move here. For his second, he'll move into the room with the teleporter. And now, because he got into yellow after they defeated Invisible Woman. So for his third action, he's going to use the teleporter and come out over here. And for his fourth action, he's going to attack those troopers.
Because you have 1 hunger, so you have 1 range with your punch?
Yes.
Okay.
So 1 dice for the hunger, 2 dice for the punch, and it hits on 3s. So gets 1 more hunger and kills 2 of them.
Nice.
So I'm going to activate Human Torch now. His hunger goes up to 4, so he is ravenous. The first thing I'm going to do is, we were just talking about this.
Taunt first though. With this taunt, do you have to increase your hunger to do taunt?
Discard during your turn. Select a zone within range 2. All enemies in that zone activate and attempt to move towards your zone. No.
Are you in yellow with him yet?
No.
1, 2. So you can't do it. No, I was going to say you could actually taunt him to your zone.
No,
but, okay.
I can't do it, unfortunately.
Okay.
So, but the first thing I'm going to do, and it's not an action because I'm discarding.
Yeah, but...
Well, it doesn't say anywhere there was an action. I'm going to discard Vanessa Fisk to reduce my hunger to 0.
Yeah, because it says say as an action discard or whatever.
Nope, it just said during your turn you may discard this card to reduce hunger to 0.
Okay.
So my hunger goes to 0, and Fisk is... I'm going to leave that there so we know I devoured somebody.
Yeah, because it doesn't say we have to keep the card. It just means each person has to...
Yeah, has to have devoured somebody.
Okay.
So Human Torch is now at 0. But I'm going to move for his first action. He's going to go here. Second, he's going to go here. Third, he'll go through the teleporter.
And he's not at yellow?
No, he's at 5. So he's done.
Okay.
And that's my team.
Okay, so it goes over to me. Quicksilver's going to go. I thought I'd have enough accents and stuff to speed over there and get to the trooper, but I don't. So I'm just going to... My hunger's at 3. I'm going to spend 2 actions to go where the teleporter is.
1, 2.
And my last action to go through the teleporter. And that's my turn. For him. And because we're spending an action to go through the teleporter, we'll do the same thing for heroes. If they heroes or troopers, specialists, or guards, they have to spend one of their actions to go through the teleporter. Right. It's similar to the broken window rule that they have to spend one of their actions to break through the window.
Right.
So Ms.Marvel is going to go. She's going to spend... She is ravenous still. 2 actions to go where Scorpion and Silver Surfer are. For her third action, because she's still in blue, unfortunately, she's going to go through the teleporter. And she doesn't have another action. She can't do anything. Even for her blue, you may increase hunger. I can't increase it to drag someone.
Okay.
So she takes another damage from Ravenous. She's at 2.
That sucks.
Because of that shot at the start with Sidearm too.
Goddamn Sidearm.
So we have to give her some food.
Yeah.
So she's done. Scorpion's going to go. His hunger's at 1.
Okay.
Once during your turn, that's a striker's ability. You may increase hunger to select one zone within range 1. Move any bystanders and zombie heroes from that zone. I can't drag you through the teleporter, I don't think, because you can't trace lines of sight through the teleporter. So I can't drag you through the teleporter.
Yeah.
And it's an iffy rule about Mr. Fantastic, because he doesn't need line of sight punching through the teleporter, but
yeah,
we won't. So he's just going to spend an action to go through the teleporter. I'm going to go first next turn, but I don't want any... Well, it's only one guy. And then there's going to be people spawning there anyway. So Ms.Marvel will have food anyway. So I'm going to attack that trooper anyway with Scorpion.
Okay.
So 1 dice from hunger, 3 for Scorpion's tail, hitting on 4. Hunger goes up, and I get it. And for his last action, I'm going to get a zombie trait.
Self-cannibalize. Discard and suffer 1 wound during your turn. Perform 1 free action.
Cool. I do have 1 more action, but I'm just going to forego it because I don't want to go where that spawner is or anything.
Right.
Wait till next turn.
Yep.
So that's everybody. Thing is still locked in that room, so he can't go anywhere.
Thankfully.
he can't even move into the next zone over because he can't. If it says if you can't can't get to them, they don't move.
Right.
But those two are going to move towards us. And then we'll do spawning. So 2 from number 1.
First. Trooper rush.
We are in yellow, so 5 will be into our zone. Next one.
Second. Guard rush.
2, so 2 guards will be in our zone. And then, again, not activated. Not activated. I think it's good that we didn't go into those zones yet because we'd have more on the board.
Me too.
And 2 specialists right over there. So we'll put those on the board and it'll be my turn. So they're in our zone. I'm going to activate Ms.Marvel first.
Okay.
So hunger can't go any up because she's ravenous. So I'm going to try to devour one of those guards. So 5 dice. I need 2 of them to hit on 4s.
Let's finally get her out of ravenous.
Yep.
2 6s.
Nice. So she gets an XP and she's in yellow now. And she's no longer ravenous finally. For her second action, I'm going to attack that zone. So 2 dice hit it on a 3. Trying to get that guard. Nope. And for her third, I'll try that one more time. 2 dice hitting on a 3.
Nope.
2 2s. And for her last, she's going to try it one more time.
Yep.
There we go. Got it. I'm going to activate Quicksilver. He's ravenous now because his hunger goes up to 4. He's going to try to devour one of those troopers. So 5 dice on a 4. Got one. So his hunger's at 0 now. So he's going to do rapid punches in that zone. 3 dice hitting on a 4 for his second action. Hits on a 4, so I get 1, and hunger goes up. For his third action, I'll do that again. So now it's 4 dice hitting on a 4. I get 2 more. So for his last action, because I want to try to move forward out of this zone, I'm going to spend a hunger to activate his blue ability. And once during your turn, when you perform a move action, you ignore enemies. So I'll slip past that 1 trooper.
Yeah. And
you may increase hunger by any amount. Move 1 plus zone for each hunger increase. So I increased my hunger by 1. So I just wanted to do that so I could slip past him into the next zone. And Quicksilver's done. I'm going to activate Scorpion. His hunger goes up to 3. I'm going to try to devour that trooper.
Okay.
Because I don't want to go into Ravenous and I want to try to move people with Striker.
Right.
So 4 dice hitting on a 4. Got it. So you can see his little tail behind the big tail behind the teleporter.
Yeah.
So for his second action, I'm going to do Striker's ability. Once during your turn, you may increase hunger to select a zone within range 1. I'm within range 1 of my own zone. Move any bystanders and zombie heroes from that zone into your zone. Okay, so I have to move and then I drag you.
Okay.
So I'm going to spend his second action, because first was an attack, right?
Yes.
To move over to where Quicksilver is. Then during my turn, I'll increase hunger by 1 to move any bystanders and zombie heroes from that zone into your zone. So I'm going to move everybody in that zone over to my zone. That's pretty strong for only 1 hunger.
Yep.
Because there's some people that can do it, but you can only drag 1 of them with you.
Yep.
So everybody's there now. For his third action, I'm going to open that door in front of us. And then we'll spawn in that spawn zone over there.
Specialist airdrop.
Okay, so what's it say?
If drawn during the enemy phase, instead of spawning as usual, for each zombie hero, spawn 1 specialist in their zone.
So it's not the enemy phase, so 2 will go where that spawner is.
Yep.
I'm going to stay on... I could move over, but I want to stay on that to help absorb some wounds from Ms.Marvel if she's on that spawner.
Sounds good.
So for my last action, I'm going to get a zombie trait.
Gort. Discard after devouring a guard or superhero. Heal 1 of your wounds.
Nice. So that's my team, so it's over to you.
So I'm going to activate Mr. Fantastic. His hunger goes up to 3. He's going to use 2 actions to move into the zone with the specialists. So 1, 2. And then he's going to devour. So 3 dice for his hunger, 1 dice for devour. Hits on 4s.
Got it. Nice.
Awesome. So for his last action, he will use elastic punches to try to take out that last specialist. So 2 dice hits on 3s. Got it. So I'm going to activate Silver Surfer. His hunger goes up to 1. First action, he's going to use a teleporter. Move over here. Second, he'll move into the zone with the group. Third, he'll go over here. And then fourth, into the zone with Mr. Fantastic.
Because he's in yellow too, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And he's done. So now I'm going to activate Human Torch. His hunger goes up to 1. He's going to move 1, 2 into this zone with the rest of the group for 2 actions. For his third action, because he only has 3, he's still in blue, he's going to get a zombie trait. Opportunist. Discard before attacking and increase hunger. Add +1 to dice results for this attack.
Well, that's going to come in handy.
Yeah. And then, like I said, because he's only in blue, he's done.
Is that your team?
Yep.
Okay. So you didn't open that door, so the thing is still stuck in there.
Yes.
And then these are going to move up. Same with, are those specialists? Yes, they are. They're coming towards us to go through that teleporter. And we'll do spawning again. So 2 spawns on number 1.
1 guard.
Okay.
And
Exer activation superheroes. Thing would go, but he can't go anywhere, so he's stuck there.
Yep.
Okay. Same thing. Blue's not activated, green's not, so that one over there.
3 specialists.
Okay. And then it will be your turn.
So Mr. Fantastic's going to go. Hunger goes up to 1. For his first action, he's going to open the door that's in front of them.
Is there any other spawns in there or anything?
No, just the bystander.
Okay, so what bystander is it?
Trish Tilby. When drawing zombie traits, you may draw an extra trait card and select one, discarding the other.
Cool.
So for his second action, he's going to move into the zone with Trish Tilby. And then for his third, he's going to try to devour her.
Okay.
So 1 dice for hunger, 1 dice for devour, and it hits on 4s.
Oop,
All right.
Goes up.
But he has 1 more, so he'll try to do that again. 1 extra dice this time. Better.
Got her. Nice. So now everybody on your team has a bystander.
Yes.
So I got to get one for Quicksilver and Ms.Marvel.
Yes.
So Mr. Fantastic's done?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
So I'm going to activate Human Torch. His hunger goes up to 2. For his first action, he's going to move into the zone with Mr. Fantastic. And for his second action, he's going to try to attack Thing. So I'm also going to use Opportunist, which is one of my zombie traits. Discard before attacking and increase hunger. Add +1 to dice result for this attack.
So you normally hit on what?
I normally hit on 3s.
So now you hit on 2s.
Yes.
Nice.
But I'm going to put my hunger up to 3. So I get 3 dice for the hunger, 2 dice for Flame On, and it hits on 2s. And I need to hit
5 of them.
Yes.
Ugh. Yeah, he's tough. Okay.
And I hit all.
And you didn't get hunger at all.
No.
That was a good roll. Wait,
And
you didn't even need the
No.
plus to hit.
Wow.
That was a good roll.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so you got he was going to be a tough one. I figured he was going to be a pain. So everybody gets, what's his card say again? Because I don't think he's defeated yet.
Each time he would be eliminated, roll a die. On a 5+, he's not eliminated.
And it doesn't say he goes anywhere. It just says he's not eliminated?
Yes.
Okay. So he's not dead yet. Nobody gets XP, so we have to roll to see if he's dead.
Okay.
I thought that was a 6 because I saw the T. It's like, crap.
Yeah.
No, you got it? So, no, you super killed them. Nice. So everybody gets 5 XP.
So now he's finally in yellow. He's got 2 more actions, and he's going to use them to move back towards the teleporter. So he's going to go 1, 2. And he's done. So I'm going to activate Silver Surfer now. His hunger goes up to 2. For his first action, he's going to move into the zone with Human Torch. For his second action, he's going to move into the zone with the rest of the group. And then for his third action, he's going to try to devour that guard, which then hopefully he'll be able to use Gorge and heal one of his wounds. So
Okay.
We'll see if it works. So 2 dice for his hunger, 1 dice for devour, and it hits on 4s. Nope. So he's going to try to do that again. Hits on 4s. Still no. Hunger goes up to 3. And he's done.
So it's over to my team now?
Yep.
I'm going to activate Scorpion. His hunger's at 2. I'm going to try to attack that guard.
Okay.
And because he's in my zone, I can't skewer and devour him because I'm not pulling him into my zone.
Right.
So, 5 dice hitting on a 4. Hunger goes up and I got him. He is now in orange, so he gets tail sweep. When attacking with Scorpion's tail, you can increase hunger to roll 1+ die for each enemy in the targeted zone, ignoring superheroes for this attack. So it's like Thunderclap too.
Nice.
Cool. For my second action, I'm going to go to where the teleporter is. Now I'm going to go into Ravenous to do Striker's ability. And once during your turn, you may increase hunger to select a zone within range 1. Move any bystanders and zombie heroes from that zone into your zone. So I'm going to move everyone on that spawner into my zone. But now I'm Ravenous. And it's only 1 range, so I couldn't get Human Torch.
It's okay.
So I'm going to go over to this zone then, because there is a bystander there. So that will be an action. So everything in this board activates. So the spawners would go and the hero would be revealed.
Right.
So first the spawner, so the one right next to me. Superheroes right next to me. What superhero is it? Beast?
Beast.
What's he do?
Attacking his zone at range 0 suffers -1 to dice results. If his zone is attacked, but he is not eliminated, move him 1 zone away.
Cool. The one right there where the green spawn is?
3 troopers.
No, we're in orange.
Sorry, 8 troopers.
We'll flip that over to see who's in this zone. Oh, Human Torch. The other Human Torch.
Yeah. Zombie heroes ending their turn in his zone suffer 1 wound.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, they get burnt. Makes sense.
Okay. And then the bystander.
Callisto. When attacking, you may ignore target priority.
Cool. So we'll put those on the board. So the teleporters we activated, I took those markers off, so I put the other one there, so we know we haven't activated it yet.
Yes.
So I was going to devour that bystander to get out of Ravenous, but I should keep it because we only have another bystander to reveal that I want to give to Quicksilver and Ms.Marvel.
Yeah.
I don't want to wait for another one to randomly show up. So I'm going to end his turn because I can't do anything else, and I'm going to take a wound and be free.
Right.
Quicksilver's going to go. His hunger is now at 3. He's going to spend an action to go through the teleporter to go where Scorpion is. He's going to try to devour Callisto for a second action. So 4 dice hitting on a 4. Got it. I'm not going to try to go into Beast Zone because it'll be -1 to hit. So I'm just going to take a zombie trait and forgo my last action.
Resist hunger. Discard during your turn to increase hunger by 1.
Okay. My hunger's at 0 right now because I devoured, so I'll keep that for later. So Quicksilver's done. Ms.Marvel's going to go. Her hunger's at 1. She's going to spend an action to go through the teleporter. Because if you attack him from a zone away and you miss, he can run away. Because his ability is attacking in his zone at range 0, you're -1 to dice results. If his zone is attacked but he's not eliminated, move him 1 zone away. So if I attack him right now with my fist with 3 dice and I miss, he's going to move away and I can't get him. So I'm going to do grab and increase hunger to 2 And once during your turn, you may increase hunger to select one bystander, enemy, which is him, or zombie hero within range ones and move them into your zone. I'm going to move him into my zone and attack him. And if I miss, he'll go away and then I'll do ranged.
Okay.
So now I have 4 dice hitting on a 4 now because he's -1 to hit in the zone. That worked out better than I thought. I thought I was going to miss and then I'd have to attack him from ranged, but he's only toughness 3, so we got him.
Awesome.
Hunger goes up, so she's at 3. No, but only she gets the XP for that. That's the first hero we got because it's not a Fantastic Four character.
Right.
So I get free XP. Because Human Torch is going to spend an action to break the window and 1 to be next to us. I'm not going to move into that zone with her. It's kind of dangerous, especially when she has 2 hit points.
Yeah.
So she's going to get a zombie trait and end her turn.
Rotten Strength. Discard before attacking and increase hunger. Enemies suffer -1 toughness to a minimum of 1.
Cool, and that works for range too. It's just not melee, right?
Yep. It says
nice.
Discard before attacking.
Cool. So that's everybody. So we'll do moving. So let's do down here first. So Human Torch will spend an action to break the window. And then he'd go into the zone next to us.
Smash.
And there we'll use the broken window token. And then we'll move everything else up. The specialists actually, we'll show this. They'll spend 1 action to go into that zone. And then they'll spend another action to go into that teleporter. So they would move into the zone with the closest hero because it's adjacent. So there's one right on the spawner there, and there's also one right on the spawner there.
Right.
So because they're the same distance, I think they would split.
I think so too.
Because there was the most heroes or whatever. If there wasn't there, they would go here, but we'll just split them that way.
Yeah.
Okay. And then everything else will move up. So 2 spawns on number 1.
Trooper Rush.
Okay.
And
another
superhero.
So what superhero is going to be there?
Vision. Can attack from 1 zone away, not requiring line of sight and ignoring walls.
Oh, I don't think we ever played because we're using some of the ones that we have painted up too.
Yeah.
That we haven't used before. I don't think he showed up on the board before.
I don't think so either.
Okay, so we'll get Vision. And then we'll go blue isn't activated yet.
No.
Green is now activated, so we'll do green.
3 specialists.
Okay.
I think I said 6 for that. It's 8 because we're in orange.
Oh, yeah. And then for that spawn, right there.
10. Trooper Rush.
Okay. We should have enough over there.
Yes.
Looks like it. Okay. So we'll put those on the board, and then it will be my turn. So I'm going to activate Scorpion. He is ravenous. So his first action is to devour that specialist in his zone.
Awesome.
So 5 dice hitting on a 4.
Got one.
Yep. So Scorpion's going to use Tail Sweep. When attacking with Scorpion's tail, you may increase hunger to roll +1 die for each enemy in the targeted zone. I think this has come up before, something like that. With Thunderclap. You may increase hunger to +1 die for each enemy in targeting zone, ignoring superheroes for this attack. So, do you count the superhero? Because it says, when attacking with Scorpion's tail, you may increase hunger to roll +1 die for each enemy in the targeted zone, comma. So, he is an enemy. And then it says, ignoring superheroes for the attack. So, do you ignore the superhero that you can't target him? Or do you ignore the superhero?
I think because it says all enemies and then comma ignoring superheroes that it means
you can't target.
You can't attack him with it, but you can use him as a body
for sweeping. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's 2, 4, 6, 8. So 9. So there's 9 guys in that zone. I can't target him. So I'm gonna roll for that to attack them.
All right, and hits on
4. Did you not roll a single hunger?
Nope.
9 dice and not single. Jeez.
2. You said hits on a 4, right?
Yeah.
So all of
Holy
those
crap. That was a good roll. Holy crap.
2, 4, 6.
Okay, so 6 of those troopers are gone. Now it's going to trigger his blue ability because I attacked with Scorpion's Tail. After attacking with Scorpion's Tail, you may move one enemy from the targeted zone into your zone. Then perform one free Devour attack targeting that enemy. I am going to target Human Torch. Or let's see. Zombie heroes ending their turn in his zone suffer 1 wound. I'm going to kill him before my turn's over. So yeah, I'm going to skewer him and bring him into my zone.
Okay.
Now, you could argue that because he was ignored with Tail Sweep, you couldn't skewer him too. But it doesn't say that with the thing. That's getting into too many rules at once type of thing. So I'm going to do it that way.
Okay.
Figured he swept the other ones and then he skewered him to distract him or something.
Yeah.
So, I'm surprised they don't have a rule if you attack him and you miss, you get burned or something. Or whatever. So, now I do a Devour on him, -1 toughness, because he got skewered. So I get 1 dice plus 1 for Devour. He's at toughness 2.
Yeah.
So I got to get 2 4s.
Aw.
No, close.
Yeah.
Okay. So for his second action, now I'm going to attack him in my zone.
All right.
So it's 4 dice now, hitting on a 4.
Nope.
And his hunger goes up by 1. For his third action, I'm going to try to attack that zone because I want to see if I can skewer someone to devour them or get more dice. He'll take a wound. Let's try. No, 5 dice hitting on a 4. We'll try it.
Okay.
So 2 for hunger, 3 for Scorpion's Tail, hitting on a 4.
2.
He's not -1 toughness anymore, though, because I didn't skewer him.
Oh, right. Okay.
So I'm going to do cannibalize, discard, and suffer 1 wound during your turn, perform 1 free action. So I'm going to do an attack.
Okay.
So I'm at 2 wounds now, and I'm going to try to attack again. So 5 dice total, hitting on a 4. There we go. We got him.
Yep.
And that was a free attack. Hunger goes up, so I'm at free hunger. And everybody gets 5 XP.
Cool.
So for Scorpion's last action, I'm going to attack those 2 troopers in front of me.
Okay.
So 6 dice total, hitting on a 4. Actually, but then I'm probably going to kill them because I could skewer, but I'm probably going to kill them both and I won't be able to devour. So maybe not. I can teleport to the next zone over, triggering everything because I still got Quicksilver and them to go. For his last action, I'm going to teleport into that last zone, activating that teleporter.
All right.
So that's zone will spawn. So first off, we know that's Mr. Fantastic. We'll flip over his card. What does that do?
Instead of moving, if there are any zombie heroes in his line of sight, he spends his action moving them all into his zone.
Oh, wow. Okay. And then what's the bystander?
Ben Urich. Each time a bystander is revealed or leaves a zone with a zombie hero, you may perform 1 free move action ignoring
Oh, he
enemies.
came up last time. I remember that.
Yep, he did.
And then let's do that spawn there where Mr. Fantastic is.
Escorted
We were talking about bystanders. Okay. So which bystander shows up?
Amanda Sefton. Once during your turn, you may increase hunger to perform 1 move action ignoring enemies.
Okay.
Cool.
And then on the other side there, where the blue spawner is.
Another escorted bystander.
Okay. They're all at the end. They're trying to escape.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
You ignore that one when you do escorted bystander.
Right. Abigail Brand. Once during your turn, you may increase hunger to eliminate 1 trooper or specialist within range 1.
Cool. So we'll put those on the board.
Cool.
Quicksilver's going to go.
Okay.
His hunger goes up by 1.
All right.
So for his blue ability, I'm going to, once during your turn when you perform a move action, you ignore enemies and may increase hunger by any amount. Move +1 zone for each hunger level increased. So he's going to spend a move action to go through the teleporter, because it's still a move action, so you can still speed afterwards. He's running through the portal.
Right.
So 1 action to go through the portal. To go there. I'm going to spend another hunger to move down where Ben Ulrich is. I'm trying to get the most hunger I can get. So I'll spend another hunger to move back to where Scorpion is. And I'll spend another hunger to go where Mr. Fantastic is. So I'm trying to get the most out of my move and turning into Ravenous.
Yeah.
Well, I did that. His orange is, after performing a move action, which I just did, you may perform 1 free devour attack in 1 zone you entered or left. So I entered this zone, or I left the zone with Ben. So I can devour Ben if I want to, but I'm not. I want to try to devour Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get to do a free devour attack in that zone. I can ignore target priority, but I want to get rid of Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
So 5 dice hitting on a 4. I need 3 of them. I didn't know if it would work, but I tried.
Close.
Okay. So, for his... And you can move... That's interesting, because you can still move when you're Ravenous. When you perform a move action, you ignore enemies. Okay, yeah, but even... I can't move out. You can still do devouring if you move.
Yeah.
Cool. So, 5 dice, trying to get Fantastic again. Needing 4s. Got him.
That's better.
No hunger 2, but he's devoured. Hunger goes to 0. And we got the last Fantastic 4. Remember, everybody gets 5 XP. For my 3rd action, I'm going to attack the zone I'm in. So it's 3 dice hitting on a 4. I got 1 good. And for his 4th action, I'm going to try that one more time. Hunger goes up by 2. So Quicksilver's done. I got Ms.Marvel. So her hunger goes up, and now she's Ravenous. And I am going to spend 1 action to go to the teleporter where Scorpion is. I'm going to spend another action to go where Ben is. I'm going to spend another action to try to devour him. So 5 dice hitting on a 4. Got him. So for her blue ability, once during your turn, you may increase hunger to select 1 bystander, enemy, or zombie hero within range 1 and move them into your zone. I can only do it once, though. I'll spend 1 hunger, and I'm going to drag Scorpion into my zone. I'm going to do her last action, and I'm going to discard Rotten Strengths, because now we don't have any superheroes that we're trying to kill on this zone, to increase hunger, so it's at 2 now. And I can discard before attacking and increase hunger. Enemies suffer -1 toughness to a minimum of 1. So I'm going to attack that zone with... There's 2 guards there. Oh, and he's done. So yeah, I got to kill those off of him. He's going to get attacked by Amanda Swifton, though. But 4 dice hitting on a 3. And that zone's -1 toughness. Got them all. If I attacked the zone was free, I would have killed them all too. But yep. I needed to get them off Quicksilver. So her orange, I forgot she had it at the start. At the start of your turn, you may draw 1 zombie trait. During your turn, you may discard 1 zombie trait and increase hunger to perform 1 free action. Cool. So I'll get the zombie trait now because we forgot to get it. She would have got that at the start of her turn.
Frenzied. During your turn, discard during your turn and increase hunger, perform 1 free attack action.
Okay. Kind of same thing over.
Yeah.
I would have discarded the card to get the same ability on the card that I discarded. That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
If I discarded it, I got a free attack action. No, I'll just keep it for next time. Whatever. We'll figure that out.
Okay.
But I got to remember she gets a free zombie trait at the start of her turn.
Yeah.
And that's my team.
So I'm going to activate Mr. Fantastic. His hunger goes up to 1. He's going to spend 2 actions to move where Human Torch is, because that's 2 zones. So 1, 2. And then he's going to attack vision. So 2 dice for elastic punches, 1 dice for his hunger. And because his hunger's up at 1, his blue ability activates that he has range to hit vision. So I hit on 3s.
Ah.
But that was my 3rd. So we'll try to do that again. Hits on 3s.
Okay. So he's done?
Yeah. So I'm going to activate Human Torch. His hunger goes up to 4, so he's now ravenous. For his first action, he's going to move into the zone with vision. For his second action, he's going to try to devour him. So 4 dice for hunger, 1 dice for devour, and it hits on 4s. I need 3 4s.
Awesome. No hunger? Nice, you got him. And you get, because he wasn't the Fantastic Four, you get free XP. So what's Human Torch's orange ability?
Once during your turn, you may increase hunger to perform 1 free move action, ignoring enemies. You may eliminate 1 trooper or specialist in the zone you start and in the zone you end in.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. For his third action, he's going to move into the zone with the troopers and Silver Surfer. And then for his orange ability, he's going to increase his hunger to perform the free move action, to use the teleporter and move into the zone with the teleporter. And before he does that, you may eliminate 1 trooper or specialist in the zone you start and 1 in the zone you end in.
Okay.
So he's going to take off a specialist.
I didn't even catch that there's a specialist there.
Yep. And then he's going to go here. So for Human Torch's last action, he's going to open the door out to the exit.
Because now we can escape. We got all the bystanders. We got all the Fantastic Four. We can actually leave the building now?
Yep.
Okay.
So he's done. So I'm going to activate Silver Surfer. His hunger goes up to 4. He's going to devour in that zone. So 4 dice for hunger, 1 dice for devour, hits on 4s.
Oh, too bad you can't devour more than 1.
Yeah. So for his second action, he's going to attack in that zone. 2 dice hits on 3s.
2 more, nice.
So now I'm going to do his blue ability, which is once during your turn, you may increase hunger to eliminate 1 trooper or specialist within range 1. I'm going to put my hunger up to 1 now and eliminate 1 of these troopers.
Should have done that first, so on your attack roll you could have killed more, but whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's 2 actions left. So I can attack again and then go.
Because you don't want to get into Ravenous or whatever. No, I think we're good. Just use your ability, your orange ability, mention it, and then come into the zone. Human Torch. Oh, how much? Human Torch. Your whole fucking team is mostly full.
Yeah.
Except Silver Surfer has 1 wound, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, just come over here.
Yep.
Come into where the spawner is.
It's just fantastic that's trailing.
What? Actually, go where... No, Swifton doesn't matter. Scorpion. Go into the zone where Scorpion and Ms.Marvel are, because they're both the weakest.
Okay.
Go.
So, and now I'm going to use his orange ability, which is once during your turn, you may spend 1 action to perform a move action moving up to 3 zones and ignoring enemies. So I'm going to use my third action to go through the teleporter and then move into the zone with Scorpion and Ms.Marvel.
Yeah, because they're both only at 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it says that because it says I can move 3 zones.
Ignoring enemies?
Yes. So through the teleporter, 1, and then that makes 3.
So that's 2 zones?
Yes.
Okay. And you have 1 more action?
Yeah. So for his last action, I'm going to attack the guards. 2 dice for Cosmic Board, 1 dice for Hunger, hits on 3s.
Hunger goes up by 2?
Yep.
And your turn's done?
Yep.
So that's everybody. So, Mr. Fantastic's trailing behind a little bit, but we'll see. We'll move everything up. Stuff is going to go through teleporters. Oh, Amanda Swifton's going to hit Quicksilver for 1 damage because she's a fighting bystander.
Right.
And then we'll move everything else up. So everything moved up. Human Torch was on the spawner, so they moved to him because he was more closer than Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
The escorted bystander moved into this zone. They wouldn't have split because they're going to follow to the most heroes.
Right.
And they wouldn't have split to escort someone. They're going to go in one zone.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
Yeah. So we'll do spawning. So 2 spawns on number 1. Mr. Fantastic and Human Torch are kind of rough spot.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
No
3
one's in.
specialists?
I'm close. Scorpion's close to red, so free. Next one.
12? Sorry, no, 10. You're not in red.
Yeah. We have enough?
Yes.
Okay. And then we'll go here. The blue is active now, so blue.
All specialists.
Oh, okay. So let's go up to that then so we don't get fall behind. So we'll put those on the board and then do the extra activation specialists, which are probably going to kill Human Torch.
Yes.
So we'll do those specialists first because we put the other ones on the board too. How many are in that zone? So there's 3 there. They get 2 activations. Human Torch takes 6 wounds, so he's down.
Yeah.
And because we play that if a hero drops or zombie hero drops, we still play, right? We'll see if we can finish the mission. These ones are going to go, and they're going to go to the closest hero. Mr. Fantastic is 1-2 away, and Quicksilver and Scorpion and them are 1 away, so they're going to go that way. So spend 1 move to go for the teleporter, and another move to go where equal distances. Is that 1 zone? 1 sec. So they'll go through the teleporter. Some will go to Quicksilver. Some will go to Scorpion and Ms.Marvel and Silver Surfer because they're the same distance.
Right.
So we'll put, because we could pick, 2 will go to Scorpion and Silver Surfer. 1 will go to Quicksilver. So there's 3 there. So 3 of them would move into Fantastic Zone. And then they'd spend their second activation to hit him. So he would take, he doesn't have anything to negate wounds or anything, right?
Nope.
Okay, so he takes 3 damage. We got close, but at the end here, that's tough there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we still have some more spawners to spawn from. So from the green spawner, superhero who's showing up.
Dark Phoenix.
Oh,
Each time she's eliminated, spawn her on the first spawn point during the next end phase.
oh crap. So she doesn't die. And then from that spawner.
3 guards, rush.
Okay. So we'll put those on the board, and then it will be your turn?
Yep. Okay. I'm going to activate Silver Surfer first. His hunger goes up to 4, so he is now ravenous. So he's going to try to devour in that zone.
Okay.
So 4 dice for hunger, 1 dice for devour, hits on 4s.
And you get 1 guard. And you have, what does Gourds do?
Discard after devouring a guard or superhero, heal 1 of your wounds. So we're going to discard that and heal the wound.
Okay. And forgot to, Swifton was an escorted bystander, so 1 guard would be in her zone too because he's by herself.
Right.
So the guard you just devoured went there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for, it doesn't even say I need to do it with an action. Once during your turn, you may increase hunger to eliminate 1 trooper specialist within range 1. So I'm going to increase my hunger now to eliminate the specialist. So I'm going to attack now in that zone. Hopefully take out some guards. 2 dice for cosmic board, 1 dice for hunger. Hits on 3s.
Got 1 more guard and hunger goes up.
So for my third action, I'm going to attack again in that zone, but add 1 more dice. So 2 for hunger, 2 for cosmic board, hits on 3s.
Oh, hunger goes up.
So now I'm going to spend 1 action. I'm going to use my range ability, and once during my turn, spend 1 action to perform a move action, moving up to 3 zones and ignoring enemies.
So you can ignore enemies and Go out the exit then?
That's the plan.
Okay.
So 1, 2,
And that's the exit.
Yep.
So he gets off the board. We got 1 off.
So I'm going to activate Mr. Fantastic now. His hunger goes up to 2. He's going to attack the zone he's in, hopefully kill those specialists. So 2 dice for hunger, 2 dice for elastic punches, and it hits on 3s.
Got 2 of them, but you are now ravenous.
Yeah. So now that triggers my orange ability. Once during your turn after attacking with elastic punches, which I just did, you may automatically devour 1 trooper, specialist, or bystander in the targeted zone.
Automatically, so you didn't have to roll for it.
Nope.
That's pretty good.
So gets rid of that last specialist.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So for his second action, he's going to go into this zone and attack. So it is 2 dice, hits on 3s.
Okay.
Got 1.
So you can only do your orange ability once a turn.
Yes.
Okay.
That'd be really strong if you could do it
Yeah.
once. Oof.
You got 1 more action?
Yep. So I'm going to attack again. 2 dice hitting on 3s. Got 1 more.
It's over to my team?
Yep.
Okay. Ms.Marvel's going to go. Her hunger goes up to 3. I am going to attack the zone I'm in. So it's 3 dice for hunger, 2 for oversized fist. Oh, at the start of my turn, I'm going to draw a zombie trait too. So I'll draw a zombie trait because that's her orange ability.
Right.
And then during your turn, you may discard a zombie trait and increase hunger to perform 1 free attack action.
Okay. Opportunist. Discard before attacking and increase hunger. Add +1 to dice results for this attack.
Okay. So attack the zone. 3 dice +2 for fists. Hitting on a 3. Nice. I cleared that zone. The guard and the specialist are gone. Her second action, I'm going to move into the zone where Human Torch died. I'm going to use her orange ability. You may discard a zombie trait and increase hunger to perform 1 free action. Oh, I'll wait for that one because I can attack first before doing that. Okay, so I'll attack the zone first. So 3 dice +2 attacking the zone with oversized fist. There's my hunger. Hitting on 3s. There's no guard in there?
No.
Okay, so the troopers first. 3 of them. For her last action, I'm going to devour in that zone. And I got 1 more trooper. So Ms.Marvel's done. Scorpion's going to go. He is now ravenous. He's going to spend 1 action, because the bystanders don't impede movement too, to go into the zone where Ms.Marvel is. I'm going to use tail sweep in that zone. There's 5 guys, so I get 5 dice hitting on 4s. Oh, I can't do tail swipe, so that would have been a devour attack. Because I can't do tail swipe or scorpion's tail in the zone if I'm ravenous.
Right.
So one of those 4s would have been a devour, so I devour 1 of those guys. Because the same amount of free, I would have had 5 dice for devour, so don't have to re-roll.
Okay.
For my third action, I'm going to do tail swipe. So 4 dice instead of 3 for a scorpion tail. And I have to increase hunger to do that. So he's at 1 hunger. So 4 dice. Hitting on 4s. Got 2 more. For my last action, I'm just going to do Scorpion's Tail. 3 dice hitting on a 4. Got the last 2. So I was trying to get Scorpion over there so I could have another... I thought I'd get through there and get another action so that I could strike her Ms.Marvel out to the exit, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
And then Quicksilver, I didn't know if I'd be able to speed over to the teleporter, come out and save Fantastic, but there's 2 spawn points there, so I'm just going to put myself in a bad spot too.
Yeah, a ton of guys and 2 spawns.
So, I think Quicksilver then, he's going to activate, he's at 3. I am going to attack that zone I'm in. So it's 6 dice total, hitting on a 4. I got the guard. Oh, so yeah, 2 went to the guard. Do I hit on 3s? No, I hit on 4s. Okay, yeah, so just a guard. For his second action... Oh, I can't do it. Once during turn, you can perform a move action. When you perform a move action, you ignore enemy. Oh, and may increase hunger by any. Once during turn, when you perform a move action, you ignore enemies and may increase your hunger. So I don't have to increase my hunger to ignore enemies. So that's good too.
Yep.
Move +1 zone for each hunger level. So I'm just going to move my normal 1 off that zone into the zone where Human Torch and Scorpion and Ms.Marvel are. So I'm not going to increase hunger, but I'm going to move over to where Ms.Marvel and Scorpion are for a second action. And because of his orange, after performing a move action, you may perform 1 free Devour attack in your zone, or you entered or left. I left the zone where the specialist is, so I'm going to do a Devour attack. Because I have Callisto, I ignore target priority, so I can get rid of the bystander so the guard doesn't come. I'm going to do the I'll get the specialist, whatever. Because no benefit for Swifton. Once during your turn, you may increase hunger to perform 1 move action, ignoring enemies. He gets the same ability, basically. So, 5 dice, hitting on a 4. So that specialist is gone. He has 2 actions left. I'm just going to go out the exit, and he's gone. So that's everybody now. And then we'll do moving and activation. So Mr. Fantastic can't get past that, so he's done.
Yeah.
So he'll drop. Sifton and, forget her name now too. Abigail will move into our zone here. And then we'll move these zones up too. So the guards went where the escorted bystanders are because they were left behind.
Yes.
So we got to do spawning now. So this will be the last turn too. So 2 on number 1 where Mr. Fantastic's done.
Guard rush.
So they would go to where the teleporter is. 1 more. More guards.
Yep.
We have them.
So 6 all in the pile.
Okay. And then the blue.
8 troopers. We have some now, so we're okay.
Okay. To the green.
Superhero.
The superhero's going to show up.
Electro. His attacks wound all zombie heroes in his zone, as well as in all zones with zombie heroes adjacent to it.
Oh, so he changed lightning.
In all with zombie heroes adjacent to those zones, and so on.
Yeah. And then from that spawn, 8.
Trooper rush.
Oh, we might have double activation. We'll see.
Yeah.
So we'll put those on the board. So everything showed up, but we're 1 trooper short. So all the troopers get to activate.
Yeah.
So let's do the zone here. There's 2 in that zone.
Yeah.
So they'll attack. So they both have 1 wound left after they got hit. They'll each take a wound, and we'll move all the other troopers up. So I just threw them on there. There's a huge pile. And they all moved into that zone. I only have a wound left with each of my characters. I'll see what I could do. The tail sweep might actually get me out of there, but we'll see.
Yeah. There's guards in there too, though. So
yeah, we'll have to see.
Yeah.
Scorpion's going to go. Hunger goes up to 2.
Okay.
And I am going to do tail sweep. When attacking with Scorpion's tail, you may increase hunger to roll +1, so he has free hunger now.
Okay.
And I roll 1 die for each enemy in targeted zone, ignoring superheroes. Bystanders don't count as enemies, so we won't count Swifton or Abigail.
All right.
Everything else, I'll count them up and see how many are there.
Okay.
So I just separated them all. There's 22 guys there. So I get to do 22 dice attacking that zone. And I can't do Skewer and Devour because it's in my zone, so I'm not dragging someone into it.
Right.
So we're just going to do 11 twice?
Yeah.
So, first
attack.
Did you not get... Okay, you got 2 hunger that time. Doesn't matter. It's continued roll. And I'm hitting on 4s.
Yeah.
So how many hits here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 hits. Okay, let's roll it again. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 hits. So out of those 10, 4 of them are going to go to the guard and 6 to the troopers.
Okay.
So we got those off. His hunger is now he's ravenous. His red now, though, because he is in red. Once during your turn, you may perform 1 free attack action. When you are ravenous, you move +1 zone per move action. Cool. I can't attack anymore with Scorpion's tail because he's ravenous, so I'm going to do a devour.
All right.
So 5 dice hitting on a 4. Got one more. So now I'll do his red ability. Once during your turn, you may perform 1 free attack action. When you are ravenous, you move +1 zone per action. So I'm going to do tail sweep. When attacking with Scorpion's tail, so I'm going to do his third action to attack with Scorpion's tail.
Okay.
When attacking with Scorpion's tail, I'll do tail sweep. Because you can do it more than once a turn.
Right.
So how many guys are there again? 13 are there, so 13 dice. And I have to increase hunger, so my hunger's at 1. Hitting on 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys are dead. So with the 2 ravenous you got, I'm still at 3, so I can do tail swipe again.
Awesome.
So because that was a free attack action, now I'm using my third action to do tail sweep again. It's crazy. You can, when attacking. Oh, I got increased hunger though. So my hunger is now at 4. So I did it before I was ravenous, so I can still do it.
Yeah.
So 7 dice. And those guys aren't in the zone next. It doesn't knock them back. I just move them out of the way so there's enough.
So we can count.
So I can't do skewer. They're not in that zone.
Right.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5 are dead.
Yep.
And for his last action, he's going to devour. So 5 dice. And another 4. Got that one. So there's 1 left. He went through all those. That was crazy.
Yep. Wonder if that's the record of.
We did that thing with Electro before. I think he got like 40 points a turn. That was because he has a similar mass attack.
That was a lot though. That was good.
Okay. So I think I can get off here now. So Ms.Marvel's going to go. Her hunger's at 1. I'm going to discard during my turn and increase hunger. Perform 1 free attack action. Or increase hunger. No, because I want to do grab. So I'm going to try 1 dice +2 for oversized fist to kill that trooper. I'm going to try to grab Scorpion and take him off the exit after.
Okay. So hits on...
Freeze. Nice, got it. Oh, and we did kill the guards that were from the escorted. I was going to say, where did they go?
Yeah.
So for her second action, she's going to go to the exit. I could have got a zombie trait too for that undead morphophagenics thing she has, but I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to, once during your turn, you may increase hunger to select 1 bystander, enemy, or zombie hero within range 1 and move them into your zone. Scorpion's going to come over, and at the end of the turn, she can escape. So she gets to get off the board. And I think it's at the end of your turn they get to escape. So if we really want to play it out, because then
he'd be on the exit at the end.
He'd be at the exit of
your turn.
Yeah, I think it's at the end of your turn. We'll check. What's it say for the rules? So at the end of their turn, they get to escape. So Scorpion actually doesn't get to escape. He's on the exit.
Yeah.
But then we do the drawing for everything. And then the guards would go back into their zone. They come in there. And then he could probably do Scorpion's tail again and escape. Because I don't want... One, the camera's going to die soon, so we'll end it now too.
Yeah.
I'm going to say he would have been able to escape that. He would have attacked, like we just seen. He killed all those guys.
Yeah.
So... And we've already lost 2 anyway, so technically the game would have ended back then. But
yeah,
we would have got them off. So that one seemed like it was going good till we got to that end there.
Yeah.
And not going into those earlier. So
and
you would have so many
not
spawns.
splitting up, I think, is a big.
Unless you're going to rush, if you think you can rush and do 2 zones at a time, that could work too.
Yeah, if you had people who had a lot of movement and could minus toughness and stuff.
And that we got rid of them easily, that could have made it work. The thing is tough to drop too, because 5 and he can come back.
Yeah.
So that could be a hindrance too.
Yeah. But that was fun. We hope you had as much fun watching as we did playing. Thanks for coming out. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we will see you next time.
See ya.